Hi, Jenny here. This morning I am making bacon and pancakes for breakfast as my daughter's boyfriend was in town here for a while visiting, and today he's leaving for home for Florida, and they requested bacon and pancakes. So I've already started, but I thought, hey, I could also film this. I was in all my morning glory here. I'm not prepped or anything, but I thought I'd try and make a video and we'll see how this goes. Show you how I make the bacon. I know there are different ways of making it, so let's get started. Bacon is a very messy thing. So usually my first thing I do is take my hand towels and that off of my stove and move them away, because the bacon will spatter. Also, you see I'm wearing an apron. If you have an apron, it's highly suggested that you wear one, because again, the bacon spatters and goes all over. So I start with that, and then because of the greasiness or whatever, you just take a plate, take some paper towel and double it over and put that on there. It helps soak up the grease when we're done cooking it. I start my pan on about heat of 3, so kind of a medium low. And just once you use your scissors on the meat package and all that, you want to wash it. So I'm using some like the thick sliced bacon. I like to cut it from the top because that's how the bacon is laid out in the package. So you can only cook a couple slices at a time, so that way you can get it from the top to the bottom. Wait. So then I just open my package that way from the top. Bam in the pan. Oh yeah, let's see if you're going to be able to hear me talk over the sizzling of the bacon. I didn't think about that. I decided to use my old microphone so I don't have to worry about a microphone on my shirt. So cook about 4 at a time. Usually takes about 3 rounds to cook. This is 4, 8, there's 12. Usually 12 slices in a package. And I found it takes me about a half an hour to cook a package. And then you need to count for cleanup afterwards. So that takes about half an hour to clean up the whole stove and everything when you're all done. Just FYI. So I believe you can see the sink. In the sink I have a coffee mug, just a big old coffee mug. So when the bacon is all done, there's a bunch of grease in the pan, and then I pour out the grease into the cup. You don't want to have the grease going down your drains, because it just clogs up, can clog up your drains. So better put it in the cup, let it harden up, and then get it into the garbage. Or I believe some people like to use the bacon fat also for other cooking. I know another method of cooking bacon is just to put it on a cookie sheet. Line your cookie sheet with aluminum foil and then throw it in the oven. I tried that once and my smoke detectors were going off, so I don't make it that way anymore. I go back to the old method of making it in a pan. And I don't know, in cooking bacon you have some of the white fat stuff coming off, which you can just take off to the side or scoop out and put in your coffee mug. After the bacon's cooked for a little bit, so you can flip it over. You can see how dark it is, depending on how crisp you like your bacon, will depend on how long you want to cook it. I like mine really crisp, really, but my husband and daughter don't like it completely crisp. They like it just a little floppy. So I need to flip it over. I'm going to cook the other side. Same, cook it till it's dark as you like it. You can always keep flipping them over too. We have a big griddle. So we got some coals and all that to make our pancakes on. I like that because you can do like 3 at a time. So again, as the family's getting ready to eat, get about 6 of them done, and you know, 2 or 3 people can start eating right away. And if they want more, then there's usually another round ready. So I like to use that for making our pancakes. 2 cups of mix. Out. And here it's spitting and spattering. Just a tad longer. Time to measure out my pancake batter. Calls for 2 cups. So the directions are on the box. Depending on the type of box mix you get for your pancakes will depend on what ingredients you need. Some batters are complete. Some batters need eggs. I think that's the only difference. I think some just need eggs and some don't. Unless you make your own. I made my own pancake mix one time. It took us a while to eat it, so we don't eat pancakes that often anymore. Just goes easier if we buy the mix. Alright, you're ready to take the bacon off. So hold it up and let it drain off a little bit. And the grease will drip off. Start at the top of your plate and lay them out. Usually I go closer together. I know I've got all that room, but if you're putting two packages of bacon on one, it's better to start off way on the top because you're going to end up using all that area. And bacon is greasy and it'll get your towels very greasy. So we'll do that, let them cool a little bit. Leave the stove going. I'll empty out my grease. And usually I'll have a piece of paper towel again really fold it over because your pan is really hot. So just to wipe the edge of it so the grease doesn't all go down. Depending on how much stuff is left in the pan, I might wipe out the pan too, but it's not too bad. And just throw your next ones in. I also know some people don't like to empty out their grease, or they just put their bacon in there right on top of it. Again, for me, I just find that then the next round of bacon just gets extra greasy. I prefer to have a dry pan to start the process all over again. You want to move around your bacon right away when after you first kind of put it in there, because I like them to kind of stick to the pan. Make sure that it's moving. And then I have another piece of paper towel that I folded over. And I like to blot the grease because you can't see it. You can't see my bacon. So I just go ahead and blot off the extra grease. And then stack it up on the one side so that we're ready for the next round when that comes off. I'll start making my pancakes. So we're doing 2 cups, 1.5 cups of water. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I like orange juice, so cheers. If by chance you don't eat up all of your bacon for breakfast or whatever, you can obviously use it for sandwiches later, or what we like to do is tear it up and put it on our salads. The other thing is, if you're cooking more than 1 pound of bacon at a time, I suggest you leave the other one in the fridge until you're ready, because as it sits out, it gets a little bit softer. Alright, now even for a regular pan or for whatever, when you're going to cook pancakes, part of the way to tell if the griddle is ready is, you drip some water on it and it should sizzle and bead off. We also like chocolate chips in our pancakes, so the mini chocolate chips work out really well. It was really hot here the last few days. We reached our record 2 days ago. We matched the record of 88. And yesterday, I think we were 1 away. I think we got to 86. Now some rainstorms moved through the middle part of the state. We're supposed to get rain today, so it's all overcast out there. Where my daughter lives now for college, it was raining by her, so she had to drive through some rain to get down here. It was raining all the way up halfway down. So I didn't check the forecast down to Florida to see if there's going to be any storms or anything. Hopefully he won't have any turbulence in the plane. He won't drive through any storms. Flying. Alright, we'll blot our bacon again. I hear the muffin moving. Good. Got a good breakfast. We have about 45 minutes. Get ourselves out of here. Stack it up, and that way too, you know, okay, this is the cool bacon you can eat right away. Now we're making more. I remember the last time I made pancakes. You can see how they're a little sticky. See? It's been so long. I forgot I was supposed to grease the griddle first. I hope these won't stick too badly. Utilize all my surface area. Got warm in the house yesterday. We actually turned the air conditioning on. But then it was cold last night, so we turned it off. Cold outside. Now it's still warm in the house again, and then between cooking, then my light. Got long sleeves on. Woo. Alright, my camera shut up on me. It's filming too long without touching it and moving it. I thought it was left on by accident. Good thing I wasn't in the middle of anything important. So, yeah, my battery died again, even though I had it in the charger and it was all green. It should have been fully charged. But this is 2 packages of bacon. That's about as much grease as you get. I got half a cup. Depending on your bacon, will depend on how much grease you end up getting. Sometimes we have filled the whole cup. Could have been a smaller cup though too, but that is normal. And of course the last pancake gets all the batter. This is almost just kind of a normal sized pancake, but it's alright. Making the mini pancake. So there you have it. I hope you learned some tips on how to cook bacon and pancakes. I'm going to enjoy my breakfast. You guys, keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye. Nice and crisp and tasty. Just how I like it.